Welcome from Frog Tech Tips. Today I've got a just quick how-to tutorial how to replace screen on iPhone 8. Okay, probably you know every single iPhone got just only two screw on the bottom, which is star shape. It's not actually hard to take it off. This two screw is so easy, so simply you can do it. Like I said, even kids can do it. After that you need the ISM tool or just something very sharp, because there is actually adhesive tape and sometimes it's very strong. You just need to be careful. I gone side by side, but don't going so deep, especially on the right side. If you have a look from the bottom, there is a flex for the connection of LCD and home button as well. That means this side where I just doing now, be very careful. I don't going so deep. You can use something else if you don't have an ISM tool, but I will put all of the tools on the description, and if you need them you can just buy them simply. But yeah, like I said, so easy, and actually just be careful, don't pushing too much in, and yeah, you can do that very easy. Just follow the description, and like I said, be very gently and all will be working. Like you can see on this one, it's been so strong and it's been very hard to take it off. Sometimes it's help if you hit that little bit, but I always try to do this without the heat, and because I don't want to scratch the frame this time and it's been so strong, I use my plastic triangle tools, and after that just take it off, all of them. And yeah, as you can see now the screen is going easy down, and you must actually do the first top side, and the screen is going like you see, opening like door to do from left to right side from the bottom. And now what I always recommend, and you must do that with every single phone, not just with iPhone 8, you must take it off and unplug first battery, which is actually under this middle of plate, which is there is a free screw on this plate, and this screw is like free shape. It's not even star, not even the Phillips. It's got like free shape screwdriver, a special screwdriver which actually iPhone use, and I will be put this screwdriver on the description as well. And take the plate off, and once you take it off, be sure to not damage any flex, and just unplug the battery. It's actually the little one, large one on the end. It's a small one, which one you can see there. Unplug the LCD after that. Don't do that before, because you can damage the backlight or something else, especially if your phone is still on. You can make more damage if you just unplug LCD straight away and not unplug battery first. This is my recommendation. Every single iPhone you actually would like to repair, you must actually unplug first battery. Especially if you repair 6S, it's really dangerous to plug in and unplug LCD. You forgot to unplug the battery, and actually if it's phone still on, you can easily pull out the backlight. Yeah, like I said, this is so easy. Now what I always do, I take off this fourth screw which is holding the home button. Just be really careful, because once you damage this home button, you're done. Because only who can replace this home button is Apple. There are hardware match, and nobody have this software, or at least I know. If you know how to replace and get a home button working on iPhone 8 or iPhone 7, even without the Touch ID, working, which if you replace this home button, let me know, because I can't find the solution all the time. When I replace the home button, usually doesn't work, and I try a couple of them, and I think it's not worth to try. Maybe it's not a good quality part, I'm not sure. I try use always best quality parts ever, and yeah, always be sure you can replace the original home button, which is most important on every single phone. If you especially want to get a touch ID working, and be sure all is working correctly and with no problem at all. As you can see, I've got an absolutely new lovely screen, and what I always do, because the home button is so sensitive, I always plug in the home button and try if it's actually working on this new screen. And if it's working, I actually transfer every single part which is left there, and that actually will be done, but I will show you, and you need to wait for all of this step. If you don't like this slow repair technique, that means just go and click fast forward a little bit, but this is actually the time I need for to repair this phone if I want to do a good job and not just rush and make more damage. Yeah, like you see, I always testing screen before I do anything else, and I think it's always important, especially if you're buying the screen like from eBay or someone else. Everyone recommend test screen before use. This is the way what you need to do, because once you will be fit the screen, he will say, oh, you damaged the screen, that's why it doesn't work. But for the same reason, I test the screen on the front as well, because I want to be sure I'm not wasting my time like fitting screen twice or 3 times for the same phone, especially if it's something wrong and it's a long process. That means why not testing first. And remember, if your home button is damaged, iPhone 7 and iPhone 8 take a so long time to switch on. If it's everything alright and your home button is okay, usually take a couple of seconds, maybe 30 seconds or something like this. I never count this, but it's actually much shorter. Like you can see, that is not bad. And you see the home button start working, actually not start working, home button still working, and for that reason I said okay, all working. I will be now transfer every single other part and get the job done soon as possible. Usually take this, if it's all good, all correct, usually take 15 to 20 minutes for my iPhone 8 if I want to done everything perfect. And yeah, you just need to be sure you're doing all good. Now you got a free screw on right side. If you watch from this point, like bottom and back, and another side is another 2 screw, I think it's 2. Yeah, and actually you got down the plate. There's one more screw on the bottom, which is standard Phillips screw, cross one. Plus we got another screw. I think there's a 3 on the top and 2 on the bottom, which is holding the plates for the proxy sensor and front camera, and you need to transfer this to the new LCD as well, otherwise miss the front camera and earpiece, which is not nice. Yeah, but why not? It's so easy, just replace that. But also you can buy the screen which is already include all of the small part, and you can just save your time for this. But yeah, I think it's easy, just replace and save money for the screen. I always use my tweezers to lift it up slowly from the bottom, and especially the proxy sensor. Be sure you're not mega damage, otherwise your proxy sensor will be not working. If you don't know what is the proxy sensor, it's actually the part which help the screen going black, especially if you're on phone call or voice recording, and this part actually care about that. You will be not touch your phone when you're on phone call, that means your phone will be not randomly called to someone or push any button when you're on call and you got your phone near to ears. But yeah, you can see just slowly with the tweezers take it off. Just be sure you not make any more damage. I always use a tweezer, but if you wanna help to yourself, you can hit this little bit and will be going down much easier, because everywhere is just adhesive tape, and sometimes it's so strong, especially the one which is around the LCD. You see on the start, this phone is got as like super strong, and some phone is really super strong, and that adhesive tape actually help to keep phone water resistant. Yes, this phone I don't think is waterproof at all, but it's definitely water resistant. And yeah, like you see, we got the proxy sensor down, and now just all swap to the new screen. Yeah, we got a new screen. Now you can take this all protection. Yeah, once it's all protection down, transfer the backplate from the screen. Just be sure you're not damage the new flex, because the iPhone 8 got a lovely tape shape over the chip from Flex LCD. You know exactly where is going this, and you can actually make a mistake, because once you make a mistake, it will be not perfect. There will be no possibility to close this screen with bump or some pressure on the screen visible. That means with this is so easy, because you still got the tape over there. You just need to slide in, put the side screw. I usually put the side screw at first, and the tape which is holding the chip, our all IC chip from the Flex. You can see that now. I just put on the place and can just slide in, and I'm sure the Flex is on correct position, and doesn't have any single problem to connect this. And yeah, actually that's it. Now I put the bottom screw first, and after that we will need to put the side screw. Just be sure it's holding on the correct position. Like I said before, we got a 3 screw on the one side and another 2 screw from the other side. This screw actually help you keep the back plate for the LCD on the place, and also protect the Flex from home button and all of this stuff. As you can see, all is there, and yeah, there is no mean for rush. Just be sure you're doing everything correctly and all will be fine. Like I said, there is no rush fixing phone or something like this, because once it will be rush, I think it will be just making more damage, and it's better to make it without damage and take it 2-3 minutes longer than something else. Because home button is already down, now we will put a back plate. Just be sure you not mix the screw, as I think the screw which is going the middle on the home button is slightly shorter, and if you put a longer one, you can make a damage on the home button, which is, like I said, is not easy replace, and I'm not sure even someone can replace, but definitely Apple can do it for you. But usually service like we are not, but yeah, it is what is it. Usually you don't need to replace home button, and all working correctly nearly all the time. If it's coming phones which got a damaged home button, we straight away recommend it going to Apple. Yeah, and that is how it works. Okay, now we're just putting back the proxy sensor Flex from camera Flex, which just be sure you're putting on correct position, because once you miss even 1 millimeter, your proxy doesn't work. Got a very small hole and every holder is there. It means just be sure everything is clicked on correctly, and you should be fine. Now we're putting the earpiece. Just be sure you're putting on the right way and make a connection. And that will be all working absolutely fine. Just be sure you put all 5 or 6 screw. I think that is a 5 screw, yeah, 2 on top and 3 on bottom, which is alright. iPhone 7 it's got a less screw. If you got an iPhone 8 or iPhone 8 Plus, it really doesn't matter which one you have, it's all is the same. You can even follow this description or this how-to tutorial for how to replace the LCD, and like I said, it's so easy to replace. If you got a good tools, remember, good tools is always best things you need to have. Okay, as you can see, all screw, all plate, everything is on correct place, and now we'll clean the phones from the old adhesive tape, because we'll be reapply new one. That means do your job correctly and always take off the old one and be sure all is nice and clean. All is nice and clean, and once it's all clean, we can reapply new adhesive tape, and I always recommend put one in, which is also help you stick your LCD down. And like I said, this help your phone still keep little bit water resistant, because the phone is anyway not waterproof, it's just water resistant. Whatever who told you, I think this phone is just water resistant. There's no really waterproof on this phone, because I see them already water damage one, many of them. That means it's not really waterproof. As you can see, I reapply new adhesive tape and just taking slowly down. Just be sure you stick them properly, and as you see, I always use a tweezer, use pressure on every single side. Be sure every single corner or place is on perfect place. You can see it's going down absolutely perfect. Oh my god, I did really good job with this. Or not. If you don't like this, just write a comment. And if you need any help with this, also write a comment on description. I really happy to help you with any other answer, any other question, not answer. I will give you answer what I'm talking about. This tutorial is so long and I just talking too much probably, but hopefully you like this, and don't forget to click like and subscribe for more video like this. Or if you need something else, just really let me know. I will be try make it for you soon as possible, and maybe I already have one. I just need to edit this, because I've got so many videos already recording, and I always don't know which one I need to do for my lovely audience and for my good subscriber, because as you know, YouTube is a hard job sometimes, but yeah, I'm here for you, and for that reason ask me anything and I'll try answer you soon as I can. And as you know, I answer every single question, and we are nearly done. I just always plug in first the front camera flex, because slightly out of position. You plug in this one and you must little bit tuning the flex to be sure you not make a damage. As you can see, I plug in first that one, put the back plate on, and now plug in the LCD, and on the end, remember always as last one, plug your battery. Once this battery plug in, you can put another plate and put last 4 screw on there. Like 3 very short, one very long. We will be nearly done. Not too many things to left. Okay, now always gently put the screen from top, but as you can see I try phone first because I wanted to be sure it's all power on, and now I slide first on because if I will be not testing the screen there can be like maybe phone doesn't work and I don't want to reuse the adhesive again. And as you see I always plug in top first, after that the right side where is the flex or LCD connection to be sure I not make any damage, and after these two sides, top right side, put the left side and bottom side and just squeeze all together to be sure everything is fit correctly. Put the button screw and we're done. We are nearly finished. Just one more screw. Don't forget, click like, subscribe, ask me question, and see you on my next video or next how-to or maybe some gameplay. Really no idea, but yeah, you see it's all working. Don't forget, click subscribe. Bye.